heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God remember.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday, man. Y'all smash the like button, sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and y'all know I make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls, and y'all know we got Music Monday. Normally, this would be the time that I introduce Dunks in, but I think he's out with the fam at the moment. He does have the link, so if he does pop in, I will add him up on the screen. So salutes to Dunks and the family tonight, man. Smash the like button, sub up, of course, man. Y'all see the topic, man. Looks like the Los Angeles police seized over $7 million worth of Nike sneakers, including boxes of upcoming Nike and Nautica like Glide. So apparently they got like some new stuff, but I mean, who really checking for the Nautica joints? I mean, it sells out slowly. I don't want to sound like I'm hating, man. Let me see what we got in the building real quick. Smash the like button, sub up. Let me see what we got in here real quick. We got SISA in the building with the salute. What up? Big Money Sonny, what's good, homie? What's cracking? Let's see. Kwame in the building says, yo, what's good? Got the fist pound emoji from Big Money Sonny to Kwame. Fly Guy in the building. What up, Fly Guy with the popcorn? Kwame says, how you doing, Big Money? Man with the kicks in the building says, yerp. We got Kwame in the building says, yo, Manny says, what's good? Kwame and Sonny the plug. Got Slayer in the building says, yo, what up, Slayer? What up, everybody? Appreciate y'all coming in and out of this joint, man. Smash the like button, sub up. If Dunks does join, I will add him on. So hopefully he's not gone too long, but you know how we do around here. We keep it moving. Anyway, man. So I wanted to talk this topic. I think that if I'm not mistaken, Manny with the kicks had posted this in the Sold Out Discord like yesterday. So I think this kind of just broke out yesterday. I got the news from Nice Kicks, and of course, I got other little sources as well, even right down to CBS. So I'm not surprised that this is happening, man. But just think about stuff like this where this is like stolen sneakers, is from what I'm getting from this. This is all alleged, by the way, and opinionated based, just in case the Fed's watching. But I say all that to say, I'm surprised more stuff like this don't happen on the regular, but it's easier said than done, man, because we know there's a lot of shoes that get quote-unquote backdoored or even seized at the gate. So apparently these are actual real things. So this is something that happens, to be honest. I feel like we talk about this as long as we've been doing lives. I want to say at least every, like, I'll say within a year time span, it seems like the police finally get 2 or 3 big busts of like stolen like sneaker goods, man. So I'm really kind of not surprised at this one. Now I am going to share my screen, kind of see what the story is real quick, because like I said, I just kind of glanced at it, but y'all know this is what these lives is for. I kind of get kick back, relax, and go over it with you guys. So let me share my screen here. Give me like 2 seconds. Boom. Right here. This is what I seen up on Instagram. Of course, I think Manny put it up in the Sold Out Discord, and then I just decided to do a little bit of a deep dive here tonight, man. So this is a real kickback, relax, live. No more than an hour and 30 minutes. Y'all know how I do. Again, if Dunks hops in this joint, I will add him on. But it looks like, it says, Nice Kicks, Los Angeles police seized $7 million worth of Nike sneakers, including boxes of upcoming Nike and Nautica Glide. So is that like a Nautica like slide? I gotta double check that for sure. Says, after receiving a report of several cargo containers being stolen near the Port of Los Angeles, investigators tracked the sneakers to a Torrance, California warehouse and served a search warrant. Interesting. Just imagine probably how many of these probably go to like the plug, so to speak. We got Manny says, those Drake sneakers don't have no resale value. Shaking my head. That's true. That's what I'm saying. Like, why out of all sneakers the Drake joints? That's what I want to find out too, Manny. Like, I mean, but then again, to be honest, they not gonna have no real heat unless it's some like stuff that's dropped a few years ago. But I mean, to be honest, if we keep it 100, I don't think we got nothing. I ain't seen that crazy drop this year. That's why I was doing, like, when I was shooting one of my videos, I was like, man, ain't nothing really going crazy this year. But I feel like it's something that's going to drop that's going to break the internet for sure, man. But right now, I just don't know what it's going to be. But I'm very curious what it's going to be. But, yeah, out of all shoes, Drake joints, you know what I'm saying? And that just kind of just throws me off. I mean, who do you guys, y'all sign off in the comment section, do y'all have a pair of these like Nautica like Drake sneakers? Any of them? I know they did the Air Force Ones. I know they done those K-Swish type of joints too. So I guess these right here is what they are right here. The Glide, those right there on the table, which looks a little Photoshop to me. Let's see. Derek Dynasty says, I think it's a marketing move by Nike. Yeah, I know. I mean, you know what? Allegedly. I'm going to say this. I can see why you think that. Because reality is like, who's like, I don't know, man. If I didn't look on the table, I was literally about to Google like the Glide. Because I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a bad shoe from what I'm seeing on the table. But I mean, who really checking for this? This could be a marketing thing. But I don't think if it is there, I don't see how this is going to make us want them anymore. You know what I mean? In my opinion, you know what I mean? If you like them, by all means, do your thing. Go for them, man. Let's see. After receiving a report of several cargo containers being stolen near Port of Los Angeles, investigators tracked the sneakers to the Torrance, California warehouse and served a search warrant. Read that one. Los Angeles Police Department said the sneakers were the only items found in the raid and no arrests have been made, although they are currently trying to locate several people of interest. So they just found a warehouse. They ain't even catch them in the act or nothing. So, I mean, at that point, you just got to find out who owns the warehouse and they got some explaining to do. I'm assuming, but interesting. So I guess this is what's going on CBS right here. But see, this must be the cops right here, like, unloading the stuff, because I don't see this. Is this the workers? Interesting. And this is a very big warehouse full of sneakers, you know what I'm saying? But, again, all the same style. So, somebody's intercept basically Nike's product is what it seems like. You know what I mean? Very interesting. And all them shoes, yeah, and if it's $7 million, hold on, wait. Ain't no fucking way. Like, I'm sorry. This kind of just registered my brain. All those Drake shoes, this Drake and Nike collab, the Glide, that's a lot of shoes, don't get me wrong. But 7 milli? 7 milli? Like, I'm sorry. I mean, that's probably what Nike make on a drop, but that's if the shoes sell out, right? If all these pairs sell out. And you'll tell them how many pairs they got, you know what I mean? So, this is very interesting. I don't know. I mean, I could see it being 7 milli because of the product, but I mean, like, how much are these joints really going for anyway? I'm gonna have to look up these Nike Glide joints. Like, I see that joint on the table, but I'm about to see what it actually, like, looks like. Give me, like, 2 seconds. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Let me hit the chat real quick, too. Let's see. The Slayer says 7 million's worth of Nike sneakers, bruh. Those gotta be managers or a supervisor circle. Yeah, exactly, bro. Manny says could be Derek. Make them get some hype. I mean, they know what we want, man. I'm tired of us like beating around the bush. Nike know what we want, and it ain't the stuff they've been giving us. You know what I mean? They know but at the same time, they can take a chill pill because I mean they ain't worried about Adidas for real. They ain't worried about Adidas no more. New Balance I see do got some hype coming up next week. I got a video dropping on that for sure. One that I didn't even do last year. I didn't even know the sneaker exists. So I think New Balance got something coming up next week for real. I think it's like a 990. I know they got some Action Bronson, some more Action Bronsons dropping too. So I mean, it still ain't on the level of Nike though. If we're gonna keep it 100. Let's see. Man with the Kick says fact Slayer. Nobody checked the inventory list. That is a fact. It says Man with the Kicks. Read that one. Says Divine Photo says, I wonder how come they never found those stolen Nike sneakers from the Memphis warehouse. People got off them joints as soon as they could. And I bet you $100, right? I'm no betting man, but StockX stopped the sale of them. But people probably that was getting those joints already had probably a local like resale shop and or just a resale shop in general of where they gonna off them things too. Then the resale shops kept quiet for a little bit. It's died down. Cool. Stock the inventory with it. And you know, when you stealing it, it's technically quote unquote free, right? At that point, the resale little shops will pay like, all right, cool. We'll pay resale price for every last one of these because now that we got these, we can mark them up. It's already profit. We can mark them up. Say at the shoe, we'll do simple math, right? Cool. If the shoe $200, we sell them for $300. We paid only $200 for them. You know, we sell them over $100 profit. That's a win, and it's probably more than that when they really really depending on the resale shop. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people do this. Like, this ain't nothing but a backdoor's dream ready to happen, if you ask me. If you look at the stuff that's coming across the screen right now, that's just me, but I don't do the stuff. But you're right. Like, Nike don't be checking for the inventory. And are these the cops or the people actually doing the dirty work? I think these are the cops because they're like getting the stuff and working together. If I had to guess, don't quote me, because my thing is if they see all these people, they know who it is then. But I think this is the people that's on the team. Derek says, I think the pic with the cops is Photoshop. I think so too. I'm going to look up the actual real shoe and see what comes up because that table joint definitely Photoshopped. Divine Photo says, this just tells me if they wanted to find Nike stolen goods, they could have been found them. True. They do. They definitely put more effort into some stuff and they don't others. That's any type of detective work if you really think about it. Man with a Kick says, might be insurance scam allegedly. I mean, yeah, you know Nike got to have some form of insurance on their products, man, because they know this stuff happens. I'm not trying to say or accuse Nike of anything, but this stuff happens. As I pointed out in the beginning of the live, this happens at least. Okay, this is what the shoe looks like, apparently. I was about to Google the image. Thank God it's on the last slide. Yeah, bro. No disrespect to Drake, Nautica, and Nike, but these ain't it. These ain't it. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, like these, not for me personally. Like, so who really checking for this? You know, I'm not trying to sound like a hater or anything like that, but I mean, Drake shoes be like K-Swish upgrades. Like it's like K-Swish with Nike and Drake stuff attached to it, if you ask me. And if they're into that thing, nothing wrong with it. I know one thing with these big old bubbles on these joints, they better be super comfortable though. They better be. They gotta be. Drake, if you really think about it, ever since he come out, man, let's just say we can tell he focused on the music versus the drip, man. Even at one point, Wayne had the drip, you know, but Drake just focused on the music. Gotta be. In my opinion. Derek Donner says, I think somebody with a sneaker drop got snitched on. Most definitely somebody snitched. Somebody gave a tip. And I was just thinking that before the live too. Jess, I'm glad you brought that up. Cause reality is I was just thinking like 9 times out of 10, if you don't do the dirt by yourself, all the police need is one person. And it's if y'all haven't caught on, it's very rare nowadays that people don't snitch. You know what I mean? Like you get somebody to tip or you get somebody involved. That's why I say I try to do whatever dirt. Not saying I'm doing dirt, but whatever dirt. I learned the hard way myself personally. Whatever dirt you gonna do, if you can, just do it by yourself and don't say nothing to nobody. That way, whenever you get caught, because eventually you will, at least you can take it all on the chin by yourself, pause. Or you could say, I don't know. And you ain't got to worry about them saying they got a tip or this, that, and the third. Because it's just you. You know what I'm saying? Unless they got you on camera or something like that. Still in boxes. Word to next Friday. But yeah, I'm going to say that. And then, when you get interrogated, because I've been interrogated. And I failed miserably every single... Not anymore. But I had to fail miserably. I didn't snitch on nobody or anything, but I failed miserably on pretty much. That's why I had to plead guilty a couple times because I'm like, yo, you know, don't start the sentence off, right? Another fun fact by Jay right now. Don't start the sentence off with all I know is. Because if you tell them all you know is, trust me, they know that means to the trained professionals, and I put that in quotations because usually it's just threatening you. If you start the sentence off with all I know is, that means you know way more than that. And they're going to crack you they're going to try to crack you like some eggs. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing you can do, if you get in a situation like, just scream you want an attorney. Just keep answering that way. I want an attorney. I want an attorney. Even if you ain't got attorney bread, just say you would like an attorney because you have the right to legal representation. Yeah. Because I'm telling you, that don't start that sentence off with all I know is. I'm telling you, you do that, you pretty much just told on yourself. You know what I mean? Because you're giving up tidbits information, which is going to ask them to come with more. Well, how this? And then next thing you know, you're either going to have to hit up with a whole bunch of lies, which if you're good at lying on the spot, by all means, do your thing. But for every lie, you're going to come up with another lie to make yourself get out of that situation, and eventually you're gonna be caught up in the situation way deeper than what it is, and then you're gonna have a lot way more to explain. Trust me, I tried that route too, didn't work so well. But now all I know is just scream, don't say anything, and just scream attorney, and they will eventually leave. They're good, frustrated and mad, but eventually they'll leave you alone and let you do what you gotta do. Let's see. The Slayer says, I saw these at Ross already. Bro, I don't understand what's Nike and Drake's deal with their sneakers, bro. Just to keep it 100, what is their freaking deal? Like, is there any, like, I'm going to pull up the Drake OVO sneakers list, and we're going to go through this, because if you're like me, you know what, this is perfect for this live too. I got to pull this up. Like, if you're like me, honestly, what Drake shoe has really been that? And don't tell me those Kentucky 8 joints. I know those are fire, but at the same time, it's like one out of how many compared to, and I hate to compare him to Travis, but I mean, yeah. So I don't know, man. Like, can we count the Raptor 4 joints? Because he at one point took his name off and then put his name back on it, so I don't know. I don't know, man. I think Drake just ain't really promoting the shoe, or he just don't style it. I don't know. What is it that Drake doesn't do that Travis brings to the table? And that's probably another live within itself, but we can talk about it tonight. Man with the Kicks with the sleep emojis, Nike outlet release. Divine Photo says, honestly, who want these? Thank you. Say it again, man. Hey, who really want these? Easy G1 laughing. Let's see. Man with the Kick says, all they need is Gunna, and it's over nowadays. Gunna, I'll touch on this just a little bit. If you think about the Gunna album compared to the Thug album, Gunna, you can tell they work well. I'm going to say this. They work well together. I'm going to just put it like that. That's the nicest way I can put it. Brian Hash says, should go to jail. Who the people who got these, they're most likely going to be, somebody's going to own up, and then it's probably going to be one huge fine or something like that. I don't see no major jail time. It all depends on how hard Nike want to press the issue. Because Nike can press charges, but I mean, if the police caught this, it depends on how they react to and how they handle situation. Over here in America, man, the law is one of the most slimiest things here, man. And there's always 9 times out of 10, unless you're just pretty much caught extremely red-handed, then there's usually a way. If you're not caught all the way red-handed, you should be able to have some options. I'll put it like that. Divine Photo says, even the Mac attacks look a little better than the Drake shoes. That is, you know what? I can't even argue that. Because these, I mean, I don't know. Like this, it's like they're not putting in any effort. And like, to be honest, 9 times out of, I don't know about y'all, but it'd be hard for me to tell, like, this is the Drake joint until you look inside of the shoe. Why are y'all putting the logo inside of the shoe? Like, Travis logo be on the back of the heel and on the inside of the shoe, and then a extremely noticeable over enlarged reverse Nike check. I mean, he puts his signature touches on there. Even if you think of like the Air Force Ones or the Dunks he did, the Dunks, it was a nice bandana print, you know what I mean? And you can peel it off allegedly. Then if you also think about the Travises where, yeah, pretty much every Travis, there's something unique about him. Even the Air Force Ones, you came with interchangeable Nike swooshes. I mean, and they glow in the dark. Majority of the Travis shoes glow in the dark, with the exception of a few. Like, I know that the Dunks don't, but, and I know some other of them don't, but yeah, like them 6s, they glow in the dark. The 4s don't glow in the dark, but they should. That would have been a nice touch to those. Yeah, 1s, I don't think they glow. Don't quote me on that. No, I don't think the 1s glow. But I know he has some shoes that glow in the dark. So those 6s glow in the dark. I know the Air Force One joints, the back of the heel glows in the dark. So he brings something different to the table too, man. I'm not trying to toot Travis's horn or like, you know, give Travis all this praise, but Drake shoes is just like he just signs off on this. And I know we've said this like time and time again, but it's like, yo, it's one of those like, dude, do you even look at the shoe? Like, you know what I'm saying? And what, no disrespect, but like Drake finna go, which is Drake. But I mean, like, if I get these, am I finna go pull somebody? Like, I'm not finna pull up nowhere with these. Other than, like, I don't even think I wanna, I mean, maybe for the gym, maybe for the gym. You know what I mean? Maybe I can hit these for the gym or something. You know what I'm saying? Manny with the kick says no effort and just put the OVO plus owl on it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what it feels like he do is like no effort and literally, all right, cool. All right, man, you got anything you want to add to the shoe? Yeah, put the OVO owl logo inside of the shoe. That's gonna most likely 9 times out of 10 rub off once you wear it a couple times. And then at that point, you got what? What is this? This is just literally Nike Nautica Glide. You know? Just saying. The Slayer says, my bad. I saw these at Goodwill. Same difference, man. Same difference. The Goodwill is even worse though. Damn. You wildin', man. Cause you had said you saw them at Ross. Ross is like that, like it's upgraded Goodwill. You know what I mean? But damn. Manny with the kicks got the Slayer and skull emoji. Manny says, Divine Travis Scott always beat Drake all the time in sneakers. Yeah, even Travis' worst sneaker looks better. Like Travis' worst sneaker, whatever you want to put that on, beats this. You know? And the sad part is, it's got all the colors we want, but the shape, this almost could pass as like, what are those Yeezy V3 joints? It looks kind of like those, and I'm not a fan of those either, but I'll rock with those before these. So like, who really, this is my thing, out of all shoes to steal, bro, go steal some Travis's. If I'm gonna say me, right? If I'm gonna steal some sneakers, best believe I'm going, if I'm about to take the risk, I'm going for the big shebang, bro. Pause. But I'm going for whatever the top dog sneaker is if I'm gonna do it. You know? Kwame says Travis actually put some effort into his Nikes. That is a fact. You can tell, like Travis actually says something and incorporates his form of style into it, you know? I'm not going crazy over those Mac attacks, but I would take those over these. Point blank period. Speaking of that, I did want to ask this real quick. Did anybody cop anything this week? Because I feel like, honestly, let me put myself back on the main screen. I feel like, all honesty, I feel like it's been just another quiet week and or month for sneakers. And I had already kind of called that anyway. So what dropped today was it though? It was those Jordan 1 lows, the elephant print joints. Yeah, right? I almost called them the zebras, but yeah, the elephant print joints. I seen a lot of mixed emotions on those. So if you guys went for those, let me know. Now I know they already did the highs, but we got the lows this week. Did you guys cop? Or did you guys just kind of kick back? Me, I ain't gonna lie, I slept in on them joints, man. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I wasn't too impressed with them. But they're not a bad shoe overall. But there's some other stuff. Y'all know when I'm skipping, y'all know, just know I'm working on some other stuff behind the scenes if you catch my drift. Let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. Divine Photo says, better example, some of Kanye's sneakers are polarizing, but at least people gravitate to them even if they are ugly. That is a fact. True. Like, he has a set. Kanye West got a strong, like, fan base when it comes to his sneakers, man. I'm going to see if I can find all the Drake shoes. I'm going to just see Drake sneakers. I'm going to see if I can just find all the ones he's, like, on one page real quick. Because I know we got some stuff, but I'm very curious. Look like Jason Kidd has one, and there's a high top. Is this it? Like, also, I hope this is not what they're thinking that's finna sell it, and that's kind of blurred out. Okay, so here it is right here. Again, I guess I've been living on the rock. Let me share my screen real quick. Apparently, this has been a thing for a minute. So I just Googled like Drake sneakers. Says Drake and Nike's next Nautica shoe is a Jason Kidd reference. Interesting. So I'm guessing he said it like in a song or something. So this is what they got right here. I don't know what we're seeing and what's coming up. I don't know. This is kind of like a high top version compared to the other joint. Let me see this. Yeah, this looks like a low top version. And this is it. Honestly, yeah, Drake's Nike Nautica Glide. This, I don't know how y'all feel about the high top version, I guess, because maybe there's two different versions. Yeah, Nike Air Zoom 95. So I guess maybe this is what the inspiration is off of. And I guess this is when Drake had them joints on. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I can't get, even with him wearing them, it's not saving them. And no disrespect, but old buddy that's sitting next to him, his hair looked like super like painted on. I ain't judging, but like, yo, am I tripping or something? He got like it's I don't know, like it's weird. It looks different. I don't know what it is, but I know obviously he got to be very important if he's sitting next to Drake. Let me hit the chat real quick. Man with a Kick says facts. Kwame Derek 90 says look like some pennies and Jason Kids. Yeah, I think that's probably where the inspiration probably come from. Definitely. But at the same time, bro, like it's not that basketball wise, like on the court, I could see that. You know what I mean? But I can't see this like as just dripping this out. Like, and I don't know, man. I know probably the stuff Drake got on is expensive, but I mean, I don't know. It's not really selling it for me. Manny says V3 700 hella comfy, but they slept on. They may be comfortable, but I just can't get with them because they like bulky. But I mean, I probably will eventually get me a pair. I just don't know which ones I really want for real. Feel free to get a kid some recommendations, Manny. I got 2 pairs of New Balances on the way. Nice. I never had Jason Kidd sneakers. Says 200 paint job that lasts for 4 days special. Lee, you talking about that man here. Hey, this ain't a good pick, man. Drake courtside with a pair of whatever these new Zoom 95s okay shoe tonight. I can't, old buddy right next to him really throwing me off. I ain't judging though. But yeah, that's the Drake joints right there. I was trying to see if I can just pull up a whole actual, like, the whole Drake run sneakers of what all he's done. Let me see real quick if I can find that. But this is obviously the latest news too, so I don't know. If people will, I have a feeling people will be going for these though. You know what I mean? History of Drake sneaker collaborations. I think we got this from 2022. It should be good enough. So yeah, I think I got something from Complex. I'm gonna share that on the screen here in just a second. The Slayer says I'd rather play basketball barefoot than those Drake. Come on, I ain't gonna. All right, you're doing too much, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna say that. I'll hoop in them now. I'll hoop in them. I'll work out in them. Definitely won't pay resale, which I have a feeling they're not gonna go up. If they go up on the resale, y'all feel free to be like, dang, Jay, you was wrong. Feel free to tell me that. I will accept defeat. I just don't see these going up on the resale market. Now, this is a history of Drake sneaker collaborations. I know some of these. Like, I remember the 12s, these 3s. I do not remember if that's one of them. I know the 4s. Remember I mentioned that in the Kentucky 8s. Everybody goes crazy over the Kentucky 8s. See, I don't remember this. Air Jordan 3 Anaconda. Pause. That did not sound right. But unreleased, and this was in 2014. So this was back in the day. I never even knew this. So it's supposed to be a Drake collab? Interesting. Air Jordan 3 Drake versus Lil Wayne. Did not know this. So this was, I remember when him and Lil Wayne had that tour together where they had the app where you decide whoever you want to pick on first to do it. You know what I mean? Like come out. So yeah, these I don't remember seeing these though, but how y'all feel about these? I say the black pair kind of hit. I see why there's just, to be honest, even though it's some 3s, it's like they did, I don't know, 3s to me, it's missing that elephant print. Maybe if they would have put the elephant print on there, it's something about them. Manny says 700 V3 geode would be nice for the Jimski. Yeah, I might check them out. I remember that colorway too. I remember doing a video on that. Kwame says those 3s all still basic too. Yeah, see, the 3s are definitely basic. Those 3s all still basic. Yeah, these are basic. That's what I'm saying. Like this. We ain't even ain't nobody, and you see nobody don't even take their time to try to hunt these joints down. You know what I mean? Like no disrespect, but it's like they're missing something. They look almost like a Nike boot, if you ask me. Okay, then they did an Air Jordan 3 gold. This is like, it's got the 6. You know, he always saying he's a 6 guy. You know what I'm saying? So he turned his 6 upside down. It's a 9 now. Yeah. So 2014, I don't remember these. Now, I will say these look better than the previous 3s because I am a sucker for gold. But this gold ain't hitting right here. This look almost like they just spray painted the joints. I'm not trying to hate, but yeah, these ain't it too. But these actually make more sense, but he didn't do that. These are the first one I remember This may not be the first Drake sneaker to drop, but this is the first one that I personally remember that dropped back in 2015. Manny says, I copped those for $75 at the Nike outlet, no cap. Oh, which ones? Which ones? Divine Photo says, what is your take on the complex best sneakers of 2023 so far? I think I did a video on that. Me and Dunce kind of did that one together. Yeah, they're in left field, man. They forgot about a lot of stuff that's dropped, I feel like. And the people that's doing it on it, man, it didn't have Trinidad James on there helping, and you could tell they needed some flavor in there, man. That's all I'm gonna say. The list, they had a few shoes on there that I was feeling, but not a lot. If I'm gonna keep it 100, it had not a lot on there that I was feeling. But I do remember these OVO 10s, the white pair. At one point, these was on the list for me to cop, but I slowly just kind of fell out of in love with them. You know what I mean? Kwame says, I like threes and none of them are doing anything for me. Trust me, Kwame, you not the only one, bro. Man with the Kick says, that tour hella fire. They need to do another one. Yeah, that was good back in the day, man. But music, is it just me too? Little off mode. Music not hitting like it used to back in the day either. And let me clarify this, like, it's not, people aren't going crazy for it like it is. I think everybody, the whole country right now, everything is kind of just not moving as fast paced as it was at one point. And I'm going to just say that. Even the Thug album, it was dope. It's good, but you can tell it was missing a little something. You could tell he didn't get the full his creativity was probably limited because of the situation he's in. Then they did the Air Jordan 10 Black OVO. Now this was back in 2015. Now I was looking at these joints too. Like I was looking at these joints for sure. But I slowly kind of just got over them. Like, I mean, maybe for the retail shawty, which I'm pretty sure you could probably get these right at retail because ain't nobody checking for this. And then I remember these. These are the white OVO Jordan 12s. These I thought was fire too, but I feel like still it didn't perform on a level. You hate to compare it to Travis, but you gotta compare it to Travis a little bit. You know what I mean? You got to compare to Travis just a little bit. Just a little bit. These dropped in 2016. I remember Boosie had these on, but yeah, it just didn't really hit like that. Then, okay, see, I didn't remember this joint. Jordan Hydro Slide OVO. I'm going to say this. Ever since them Yeezy slides came out, it's kind of been over with for the slide game for Nike, bro. I mean, you can still get them, but I mean, ain't nothing like a Yeezy slide. I ain't trying to ride Yeezy them, you know what, but yeah. And these dropped in 2016. This is via stock image of StockX. But yeah, now, let's see. Air Jordan 6 Hot 100s. I don't remember these. They were unreleased. Yeah, this is one of these shoes, if you know type of shoes. I do not remember them at all. Look at the angle of the joint. You can't even get a full side view. Definitely, yeah. You only have a price point. Don't remember this. Now, I don't think a lot of people know about it. This is all kind of like, I'm learning a lot of new things. Air Jordan 11 Gold OVO. I'm not mad at them, but you know what? They shouldn't have went on and just took the gold the whole way down to the white like so. Like even the white sole, take it down here. It's something missing with every single Drake shoe. And then look, like this part, like these little lace loop holder points, bro, they couldn't be gold. Like, what the hell? Like, why they got... It's like that peanut brown hit on the lace loops and where the logo is. Like, I mean, keep it 100. Back in 2016, though, I probably would have copped these with no hesitation back in 2016. Not now, but back then, 2016, I'd take these as a gift, though. No cap. Let's see. Man on the Kick says, that's a penny colorway that gold. Interesting. Man, I don't know what Drake's them get. Like, I guess this is him when he was putting effort into it. Now, I remember this one, and this one was controversial too. I remember a bigger sneaker YouTuber, no pun intended, had a pair of these Drake OVO 11 snakeskin joints, which rumors is why the 11s never come out with a collab, because that's Jordan like favorite sneaker, so there's not gonna be any collab. So I guess these are just personal use. So that's where that whole debate went back. Like, do you mean to tell me you got this man personal sneaker? You know what I mean? So we'll just leave it at that. I don't want to bring up nobody else, but that's where I could see where the controversial kind of came in. So yeah, I even these though, I'm not really impressed with these. Neither colorway, not the pink or whatever color this would be called. You know what I mean? Not really impressed. Now this one, I would have liked to seen this one, the Air Jordan 4 OVO splatter, but it's a 4 though. Am I cheating? Because who don't like 4s? Now this is perfect. That bread colorway. Now I think DJ Khaled has showed that he has this shoe. But yeah, this bread OVO splatter, this would have been dope. Cause that splatter on the back, and it's a bread 4. I mean, they didn't really do too much to it other than put the splatter paint on the joint. So I know these go for a crazy amount of money. This is probably the best one. That's cool. Your best one, and it got the Nike check on the back. Your best one, and you don't even drop it, which I know would be crazy and hard to get. But I mean, they could at least drop that. Kwame said those 4s are fire. They're most definitely fire. They're most definitely fire, yo. Let's see. It says the splatter Air Jordan 4 owns an untold history, a rare trait in a time where no ideas remain in the vault for long. It's based on the original 1989 sample colorway that never released and was rarely mentioned beyond collector circle. Drake first showed them off in 2017, which made sneaker enthusiasts believe a release was implemented. Let's see, time passed, nothing happened, and that was the end of that. Fast forward 2020, and the OVO brand sample with the OWL logo inside the heel tab and insoles bearing OVO 6 gold markings landed in Suthi's auction of rare hip-hop items. Oh, so this shoe was auctioned off. Let's see, the sneaker selling price over $32,000 means anyone interested in finally acquiring these may find continuing to wait for a retro to hit retail for more economical, feasible route. Okay, so these sold for like over 32K on an auction. And it says Drake showed this. I wonder if this little highlight part would show like his actual him rocking them. I'm very curious what Drake put on with these. So I guess on Instagram, but it don't have the picture. There we go right there. A little something. They got the samples of it, yeah. And this is the 8 everybody been going crazy for. I don't see it, but I thought they had a picture of it. Maybe he don't took it down off Instagram or something like that. But yeah, because this is a little bit of an older article. So Slayer says, Nike be like, hey Drake, what design do you want to do? And Drake would just say yes. I mean, basically, because he definitely. This is my thing. This one could have popped. Especially back in 2017, that would have been a perfect time to drop it, in my opinion. Man with the Kick says, those were UA allegedly. No, you know what I'm talking about. Air Jordan 12, Black OVO. This ain't it. That suede, nah, this ain't it. And see, this is something I didn't even know. Jordan Truner, LX OVO. Yeah, retail 140. Yeah, you could. I might as well just keep scrolling, bro. I didn't even know these existed, and I'm not mad. Like it's one like you know how sometimes in the videos I'd be like, man, if this shoe didn't exist, we wouldn't miss it. This is that shoe. Man says 12 OEO black joints fire. I'll take the white joints over the black joints, but I can see why the black joints y'all would say is fire. They not for me, but they okay though. They not bad. I think I had looked at these before too. I was about to pull the trigger on these, so to speak. But I end up like holding off on it. Now I don't, like I said, these Trumer, I don't know what the hell these is. I ain't never heard this shoe a day in my life. Air Jordan 8 Kapari pack. I'm assuming that's, hopefully I didn't butcher that too bad. But this is the 8 everybody goes crazy over now. Having a better look at these now, that's one thing I didn't know. On that back pull tab, it has that OVO owl. But with all that being said, I'm still kind of slowly not impressed. Now, this has been floating around since 2017. Apparently, this shoe do go up there a lot on there. Let me read it. It says, Drake always shown love to his adopted college. Ona Manor. It says in the Kentucky Wildcats men's basketball team and Coach John Capri. Okay, so that's why they're calling it that. Replicate it often. Jordan Brand blessed Drake with not only one but two Jordan 8 retros, which he dubbed the Capri Pack. The black pair spotted a nubuck upper while the white pair dressed in leather. Each featured Kentucky blue accents and the OVO owl on the heel tab. See, that's it. He don't do enough either. Like, I mean, with eights, I mean, what can you really do? But I mean, that 23, it's something he could have did on those like wings, I'm assuming. You know, that's just how I feel on one of them. You know what I mean? Like 23 on one side and then put his logo on the outside of another. You know, I don't know. Something. That's just where I'm at with it. He didn't even try to do anything. That's all it's got to make sure that you know that it's his. In 2017, the entertainer hinted a possible release, but it never manifests. Why does Drake? Okay, can y'all answer that for me? Why does Drake have so many collabs by night? Like this is at least a strong 6, 7, 8, if not more collabs that don't drop. Instead, he give us the K-Swiss joints. Like, I'm not saying these would have been any better, but like they definitely would have did way better than the K-Swiss hits. Let's see. During his sneaker shopping appearance, Coach Kyle told us only 80 pairs exist. So only 80 pairs of this exists, man. So you mean to tell me right now, right? I ain't trying to pick on no particular reseller, no particular sneakerhead, but if only 80 exist, bro, that's why that shoe up there. You know what I mean? To keep it 100, that shoe gonna be up there for that. Divine Photo says it's hard to find people with Drake kicks. That's a fact. People either destroyed them joints or they're trying to get rid of them, and they're not in perfect condition. I've seen some at a couple sneaker events I used to go to back in the day, and it wasn't these. It was a tens. It wasn't nothing crazy. The Slayer says friends and family maybe. Yeah. But you think they finna just give away their shoe to that resale store for like, I like you guys, I'm gonna give it to you for a little of nothing. You know what I mean? Even if they did pay for it, it was like, bro, like, I don't know. Who you know is finna come to your store and buy it though. You may have that net worth of adding to your value of your store, but at the same time, come on, man. He says only 80 pairs exist, so that's likely to remain limited to the likes of blue chip recruits and friends of the program. Drake falls in the latter group since we saw how things played out when he tried to run with the former Black in 2014. Okay, foreigner back. Okay, cool. Now the OVO 8s. I'm going to be 100. This is one of those shoes they shouldn't have took light. This is my thing with this. It makes me think of that confetti pack, the champagne and confetti pack. We already got something like this. Drake, you can't. That's why when I saw these, I remember these when they dropped on sneakers. They actually did drop these on sneakers. And I didn't even try, bro, because I'm like, no, I got the champagne 8s. I don't want these. You know what I mean? Again, if there was ever such thing as putting in like the little amount of effort on a sneaker, we got to give it to Drake, bro. We can go ahead and give him the award for the least amount of effort put on a sneaker. But when he in the stew and he cooking, I mean, homie's hitting threes all day. It just, I wish I ain't gonna say take a break from the music, but put just a slight bit more thought into the sneakers, man. If you really want a sneakerheads, man, whether we want to admit it or not, we're some tough critics, bro. We're definitely some tough critics. Divine Photo says, it's hard to find people read that one. The Slayer says, friends and family. Slayer says, even Drake, friends and family want to get rid of them shits. I mean, they just something about them, man. Of course, I remember the black pair. I knew that was coming. This is God's Plan. Okay, that was right around the time when he dropped that. God's Plan. I guess that was the time, but this was, what year was these joints dropped? They dropped in 2017 too? Okay, maybe. I just wasn't feeling them. Oh, okay, wait, that's not what those calls. The God Plans are these 14s. Oh, okay, I just had a slow moment, y'all. I work with the kid right now. Air Jordan 14, God's Plan. No wonder, because I was like, I don't think that song came out in 2017, but these were supposed to be, this is unreleased, but made in 2018. Who the heck has these? Have we seen Drake with any of these shoes on himself? Like, bro. And I'm a 14 guy. 14s are comfortable. But these ain't it. Again, like, bro, like, Drake them, I said, man, these could just be regular Jordans, like, you know what I mean? And here's the other ones. Okay, so this is the only one I can give them. Air Jordan 8, Charles Oakley P. Now, this one, I will say, I rock with it. But that's about the only one I can give. Devon says, doubt Drake wore those. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like Drake's had any of these on, man. And these right here, out of all the ones I've seen, this is most likely the best so far. If we're gonna keep it 100, and that's a stretch, really. I mean, it's kind of one of those. If I was to get to these, sure, but I would find myself probably forcing myself to wear these more than anything. You know what I mean? Not a bad shoe, just nothing I want right. And here go the Raptor Drake Force 2019. This shoe had a lot of potential, but this is also where I think something happened where he was about to make that move to Adidas, and then him and Ye got into it, and he went on and just stayed with Nike or something like that. The Slayer says, not even God's plan for those shoes. A lot of inside little jokes on this stuff, man. But I mean, yeah, Drake shoes just ain't it, bro. I knew this was going to be. This is, to be honest, this is the only one he really got right, and this is a cheat code. Like, honestly, we could make this shoe, like, I'm talking to Sold Out crew, like, honestly, we can, instead of writing Lover Boy, we could just put Sold Out in cursive and we would have the same effect. You know, I know on the little, like, the grip part of the shoe is supposed to be hearts, but I mean, we could easily just make that like a little Sold Out box logo or something, you know what I'm saying? If that. Definitely not. I don't know. I'm not impressed. Oh, the Hot Step, man. I actually went live on this one before. I think the Hot Step, I think I did a live on these. And to be honest, yeah. I don't know. These are the K-Swiss joints I've been referencing like all night, man. Let's see. The Slayer says, those Drake Air Force One actually hard. Yeah, like I said, those are the only ones to keep it 100. These Air Force One, the certified lover boy joints, which that's what the CLB stands for, to the best of my knowledge. These are the only ones he low-key got right. If we're going to keep it 100, these are the only ones he really got right. Manny says, Fact Slayer and the OVO 8 Kentuckys. Y'all love the OVO 8 Kentuckys. I personally just don't see it. I mean, they ain't bad, but I just don't see it. But I say these certified lover boys, but also Air Force Ones. Y'all know I'm a sucker for Air Force Ones. Devon says the Hot Step was not it. It definitely was. Whoa, yeah, no. And I know they did a black and yellow version, but I remember I went live on these joints. Yeah, I'm glad that I did not get these. These are one of those, yeah. $180 is going to be down the drain. I guess I would have had to work out with them because there's no way I was going to even probably break even on selling these. If so, it's going to be a long hole, and I highly doubt they up on the resale market. And I don't even got to check. Now, yeah, they did the black joints. They're okay. And then, they did the black and yellow joints. So there's some stuff definitely missing on the list. But, yeah, this is kind of the gist of it anyway. I think this is a Air Force One joint right here. Got related stories. Gotta check this out. This is from 2020. I think this was just kind of talk of the town before we got what we knew. And if this is Drake's new project that never came out right here, good thing they didn't drop this. Now I will say this. If he would have gave us the certified lover boy like these and put the OWL logo on the back like that, that would have been a little hit. That could have been a bop and put certified. That would have been a bop. That would have been a bop for sure. Manny with the Kick says, he can't go wrong with all-white Air Force Ones, though. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, well, I guess we just debunked that, Manny, because what I got up on the screen, these were definitely wrong. But apparently this was a mock-up. Glad that they changed, Air Force Ones are very simple. To keep it 100 with Air Force Ones, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to really add any extra to the table. You know what I mean? You don't really have to... You don't put a logo on it like the Supreme joint and call it a day and keep it simple. Easy G1 laughing says, Devon says, you spoke about the white cement lows. The reason people not buying them is to hold out for the Jordan 1 black toe next month. You talking about those UNC black toe joints? You talking about those? Let's see. Divine says you can never go wrong with Air Force Ones. You can't, but I feel like this one was a little bit much. Like this one, they definitely they did a little too much on this one. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm gonna say about that. They definitely did a little too much on that one, if you ask me. It's just, yeah, a little too much. But maybe this, I don't think. Like I said, it's just a mock-up. Apparently, they got an Air Force One OVO Kentucky. I didn't know this because I don't think that was on the original slide. Interesting. So I'm learning a little bit something I didn't even notice. Like this is the OVO Kentucky Air Force Ones. I can see that. Not bad. See, they got a Raptors Air Force One. I'm assuming these are all mock-ups. These definitely don't. I know you're saying it's hard to mess up an Air Force One. It is, but it can be done. And I think, if I'm gonna keep it 100, this original mock-up right here, this white and gold joint, I'm glad that doesn't come out. The Kentuckys, I can see that being a bop. These Raptors, not so much for me. Air Force One snakeskin, these will hit. These will hit. Man with the Kick says, Fax Machine Divine and Nike wasn't going to fumble the bag with those weak mock-up of Air Force Ones. Most definitely. Most definitely. Because if Nike didn't make, I think it's safe to say we can make a rough estimate that Nike makes a good, I know they don't make nothing less than $1 million on sales. You know what I mean? They make $1 million every shoe they drop, damn near. Especially if it sells out. So, and they drop every stuff every week. You know what I'm saying? Hence why we able to have this content. Okay, and then there's an OVO Air Force One 2C slide. I did not know this. Interesting. I didn't know this existed. Now, those kind of hard, though. Those kind of hard. I don't know what those little straps around the Nike check is, but the writing on the toe and stuff like that, those kind of go hard. And those snakeskin joints go hard, too. Yeah, we can really get with that. You know what I'm saying? These okay. But the rest of these mock-ups, yeah. The Kentucky's hit, though. Like we said, it is hard to mess up an Air Force One, but this original mock-up right here, hell no. No. And whatever this was, Nike, they had to take that joint down. The 6, I'm going to see if I can even just Google this. OVO, because this is its own shoe. I got to see what this is. I hope it's really worth the look-see, man. Let me get myself back on the main screen real quick. I'm going to try to open up another tab. Boom. Close this. Boom. Very interesting. Oh, so that's what that was supposed to be. Okay, images. I'm glad. So that's what that original mock-up was, I think, if you pull it up. This right here, I'm going to share my screen. Boom. This is what it's going to call the 6. It's a mock-up. Yeah, they can keep those, bro. What's the point of having these little shackles in between? No. Just ain't it, man. Drake, yeah, I guess this is another one. Maybe this is another possible mock-up where they have the 6. Okay, these actually not bad though, and they put this. That's actually a decent mock-up. I'll give them that one. Apparently, this is another mock-up too. Like I didn't know this. Oh, it's a sample. Actually, these black and gold. See, when they drop something good, they don't even put it out. Now these black joints go hard with these certified lover boys at the bottom. I'll take those black and gold joints all day, every day. Let's see. Kwame says the Kentucky Air Force One not very imaginative. They look just like my dunks. Let's see. Manny says those black Air Force Ones remind me of the I'm on year Air Force One. I can see why. Yeah, most definitely. On the last slide, I know what you're talking about. Divine Photo says, you remember the Jordan 1 black toe high that came out in 2016? They making a black toe low with the shoe. I'm gonna Google it. Jordan 1 black toe. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I have the highs, and yeah, they got the lows coming out. I'm gonna pull them up on the screen here in a second because I know exactly what you're talking about. Because I got the black toe highs. I think Dunks actually wanted those highs if he didn't get them already. But yeah, they making a low version, and to keep it 100, I'm gonna pull them up on the screen just to give my final looksies on the joints. Make sure we're on the same page. We got Teenage Mutant. Teenage Mutant says looking right. Appreciate that. Let me share. Let me put those up real quick. Those Jordans real quick because I'm only gonna be on this joint for about another 20 minutes or so, man. Let me see if I can just pull them up on the screen. Jordan 1 black toe. And I'm gonna see if I can pull up the low top version. Let's see. Boom. Because I know exactly, yeah, because I actually own these. But yeah, there's a low top version now, which I think we've already seen that suede, but there's an actual, like, they're like the highs, but they're going to be a low version. But hold on, let me see if I can just pull up the low. Boom. Let's see. I think we've seen these floating around. I think this is going to be it right here. Let me share my screen. Boom. Yeah. These are supposed to be it right here. I think they're actually going to have like a leather hit versus that suede hit. Because I think they've already done a suede hit before. Yeah, because that was back in 2019. But now they're actually doing one with like a leather toe cap. Very interesting. Now, I will say this. Not bad. But I do. These are the highs right here. The original joints right here. I don't know. The highs still hit a little harder to me, if you ask me. But the lows aren't bad. It'll be good for a summer shoe. A good summer shoe. Definitely good his and her shoe, I think. If you got a boo, you and your boo do your thing. Matching shoes. I think it'll go hard. And y'all know me. I mean, to be honest, I can't bash the shoe because it's got all of those colors are some of my favorite colors. I love the color red. I love the color black. And I love the color white. So it's got everything on the shoe that I want. And that's probably why I have the high top version. Manny with the Kick says, anyone cop the Air Jordan 1 low black cement earlier today? Yeah, how did those do? Are those still available on the sneakers app? I don't think they sold out instantly. I saw somebody in the Discord say where they had hit on 6 pairs and had to actually initiate a refund on at least like 4 of them joints, bro. Like, damn. Because he said he thought that the hype was going to be there, I think. Manuel Kick says, smash that like button, bing bong, and join the Discord if you're not a member already. Appreciate that, most definitely. Dang, do I even have the Discord pinned up in the chat? I don't. I thought I had pinned that joint. It's all good. I'll definitely pin it at the end of the video, and I may actually just go through and grab it real quick. It's just a quick little linksy. But yeah, these black toes, lows, they're not bad. Personally, not nothing I would like write home about, but at the same time, I mean, like I said, for the summer, I think for the summer I could say, yeah, it's a bop for the summer, man. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. It's definitely a bop for the summer. Can't even knock that. I don't know. I got the highs, so I don't know if I really want the lows. That's where I'm at with it. Divine Photo says, yes, available all around. That's what I kind of figured, bro. Not trying to like be surprised or try to sound like I'm hating or anything, but yeah, I kind of figured that these joints would still be available, bro. And to be honest, I'm not surprised, but at the same time, I wouldn't have been surprised if they sold out too. Like, it's not a bad shoe overall. It's just, at the same time, I think it was just a little too much cement for me, man. It was just a little bit of too much cement for me. Just a little bit for me, in my opinion. But again, still not a bad shoe. Just something I wouldn't, yeah. It's something I wouldn't check for after. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a nice little summer bop, but that's about it for me. Other than that, yeah. But let me get back to the little news article real quick. I want to see if there's anything otherly like different on there, because I think there was another like article I saw on Soul Retriever. I do want to touch that, and I just pinned the Sold Out Discord up in the chat in the comment section as well. So definitely will be that. Divine Photo says the Mac attacks even sold out. I'm surprised. So that means when those Travis drops, they're gonna be a problem. But let me guess, we already knew that though. When they drop, it's gonna be a problem. So let me touch on this article that just dropped. This should be like only a 2-minute read, and then I'm only going to be on this joint for like another 10 minutes or so, man. Y'all smash the like button, sub up, and sign up for the Discord if y'all haven't done so already. Just pin it up in the chat. My bad for being late ski with that one. So $7 million worth of stolen Nike recovered by the LAPD, Los Angeles Police Department, to the best of my knowledge. And if I'm wrong, feel free to correct the kid down in the comment section, man. Says the Los Angeles Police Department has recovered a staggering $7 million worth of stolen Nike sneakers from the warehouse. So yeah, we kind of knew that part already. I think the story is going to probably be the same across that. From Torrance, California, the investigation began with the LAPD detectives receiving a report about multiple cargo containers being stolen from trucks stationed near the port of Los Angeles. According to the report from CBS Los Angeles, acting on the information, investigators followed a trail leading them to the Torrance warehouse. A search warrant was served, leading the discovery of the stolen goods. Millions worth of stolen Nike sneakers were stored in the warehouse and were the only objects seized by the police. Despite the significance of the recovery, no arrests have been made yet. However, the LAPD says it's identified several persons of interest and are currently trying to track them down. Product SKUs from sneakers include Nike High Panda. Okay, so I knew it had to be more than that. I knew it. I was about to say, ain't no way, like, no disrespect to the Drake joints, the Nautica joints, but I knew it had to be more than just that. But yeah, it says the Nike Dunk High Panda. Again, no disrespect. Who is checking for the Nike High Panda Dunks? And I know some people who got those shoes personally, but I mean, the lows hit way better than the highs, if you ask me. It's all preference at the end of the day. But yeah, who's checking for that? You know, like, my thing is, people who are stealing these, like, was it worth the lick? That's just my thing. Or visible, the Nike Nautica Glide, we know about those, are visible on the images of the stolen boxes. Other upcoming and unreleased pairs of sneakers have hit the secondary market after being stolen in the past. Just last year, videos of Train Yard in Memphis being robbed. It's funny, you had brought that up earlier. Was connected to several early Jordan brand releases being sold online through marketplaces such as StockX. And if the sad part is, if that didn't break the news or if they didn't say anything, StockX would have just let the sales go right along and call it a day. As investigations are underway, more updates may follow in the coming weeks. Keep it locked here on our Twitter and the Soul Retrieval mobile app to stay up to date on the latest happenings in sneaker and street wear. So interesting. And so apparently there's a Nike warehouse in Washington, D.C. I did not know that. Interesting. Where is the space, though? It's got to be somewhere I probably wouldn't even think of. But yeah, interesting. So means to tell me a lot of these stuff in the warehouses, I wouldn't be surprised, disappears kind of quickly. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of covers that one. We definitely hit this one. This is the shoe. But it was definitely more. I knew it had to be more shoes than that, man. And so, yeah. And I think Nice Kicks, this is the actual article they put up. I think it's pretty much probably going to say the same thing. Yeah, Nike Dunk High Pandas, the Nike Glide. I don't know. Still, I just think that's not like enough. Like, I mean, I can see how it being like 7 million. I mean, who's checking? We already said who's checking for the OVO, but who is really checking for some Panda Highs? I'm not even trying to knock them. You know what I'm saying? More power to them, though. You know what I mean? Not trying to knock it or sound like I'm hating. And I think this is where the original report started from, which is CVS, which was on the 22nd, and then it didn't hit the sneaker world until then. So pretty much, yeah, covered that. Let's see. Los Angeles police recovered millions of dollars worth of stolen shoes stashed away in the warehouse yesterday. Detectives first learned about the case, read that one. $7 million worth seized, kind of know about that. The theft did not surprise the employees at Cool Kicks Melrose. How did I know that I was going to find that name somewhere with LA and these guys, right? Okay. Let me read this real quick. It says a total officer seized like $7 million worth of sneakers. The Los Angeles Police Department said the sneakers were only items found in the raid. Kind of read that one. Let's see. Officers have several people of interest. Okay, so the thieves did not surprise the employees at Cool Kicks on Melrose Avenue. The store specializes in limited release Nike Jordans, which are always in high demand and worth a lot of money. Cool Kicks, y'all better be careful out here, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, allegedly, but I mean, just ironically, shoes get stolen, they're getting questioned. You know what I mean? LA, you know, I'm no genius here, and I'm not accusing them or anything. I don't know, but I just find it a little ironic that we're talking stolen sneakers, and their stuff is always, quote unquote, supposed to be legit, you know, allegedly. And it's a thing. Running a resale store, only way for real to keep it 100, if you're going to be making the profit they were trying to make, they got to sell it for up there. They got to know their product is legit. And if they're getting their stuff for retail, you know what I mean? Yes, I can see why they're going to be making money and making business. So who's to say? But they said they're not surprised. Yeah, I'm not gonna say other thoughts that come to mind, but I'll just leave it at that. You know, I don't want to accuse him of anything that I don't know, because again, all alleged. I'm just reading what's on the article. Divine Photos says when Cool Kicks be making videos with celebrities and mad people watch the videos, and of course you gonna have a few people that have bad intentions. Uh, uh, of course, you know, says I think this is a quote from it. Um, Says we have shoes in here that start at 150. We have shoes in here that go for 15,000 to 20,000. Said Frank Gormula, an employee at Cool Kicks. Okay, so it wasn't even the original, because the original owner, I can't even really attempt to say his name, but I just find it ironic that Cool Kicks name is attached to this article, and this is the original breaking the story. So I wonder what made them ask Cool Kicks. Valid question, right? He added that the prices of the sneakers skyrocket for a number of factors. How limited they are, they sell out in seconds online and in store, and people there like hype for them. He said just the collaboration and who designing it and the model of the sneaker too. Guarola, hopefully I'm saying his name correctly, and if I'm not, my bad, homie, said that the secondhand market for these sneakers is huge. They would probably try to sell them to stores like us or even online. He said that's a bunch of places they can sell sneakers. There's a bunch of places they can sell sneakers. They try to get rid of them as fast as they can. So definitely whoever had them. I mean, this is my thing. The shoes are technically free if you think about it, because reality is they're quote unquote stealing them, right? So at that point, whoever get them, that person who's selling them, they're probably selling them, I would hope, no more or less than the retail market. Maybe they'll cut those guys in and I'm not saying Cool Kicks, I'm just saying in general, whoever those stolen products was for, maybe they're going to cut them some type of deal on it. Because, I mean, I don't see that. If it's $7 million, we'll say it like this, right? We got to word it like in street terms, right? So if it's $7 million worth of product and you're selling it on the street price, you know what I mean? Stolen product, that's still, I ain't even gonna say like what you would think they're not gonna make 7 million by selling them to that store, because that store or whoever, like whatever store or wherever they're gonna sell them at, they're not gonna make 7 million. But I would say, like, if y'all had to guess, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, I would say at least like that much product though, and it's probably spread out through different stores and different locations that got, hey, I'm getting some, they getting some. That person probably gonna turn a profit of like maybe 100K. You know, when Nike them say, or well, Nike hasn't said anything, I don't think, but the people who actually did the bust are saying that these shoes are worth 7 million. So I'm very curious where the number and factors in. So it's probably just if they all go for retail. So it's probably going to be spread out, because I don't see no one store dropping, no resale store dropping 7 million on a on that whole entire stock. Not saying they don't, not saying they ain't got it, but I just don't see where they're going to drop it at. You know what I mean? But that's just me, and who am I? So, other than that, man, been on this joint for an hour, 18 minutes. I'm going to stay on here about like another like strong 12 minutes. So, we're going to wrap things up a little early here tonight. I do want to talk upcoming releases and get you guys' thoughts on that. I know we all kind of talked about the Black Toe Low already. Is that all we really got for it to look forward to? Oh, I don't know if y'all caught it though. I just now caught it. Those Born and Raised Dunks that was supposed to be coming out next week, they've been pushed back. They got pushed back to July. Those Born and Raised joints, I'll put them up on the screen real quick. But they got pushed back, because I remember that one right when I was looking up, because I was like, man, I got to shoot this video this week. I was like, man, I know Dunks really want these. But yeah, Born and Raised, yeah. I'm almost positive those have been pushed back. So let me see if I can pull them up real quick for the people who don't know. But at this point, I'm pretty sure you do know. But yeah, these joints have been pushed back. I know a lot of people are already trying to get these like sneaker of the year and stuff like that. I still think it's a little too, even though we're halfway over the year, still a little too soon to give it sneaker of the year. But yeah, these right here, they've been pushed back to July, but they were actually slotted and I seen them up on a sneakers app slider for like June 30th. So I thought they was coming next week, but apparently I was wrong. So with those pink laces though, they do make a difference. But I don't know how I truly feel about them. I don't know. The shoes this year, man, to be honest, other than the white cement threes and like the classics and stuff like that, I haven't really seen it really been popping like that either, man. But like this whole fit, working with it because of the socks and everything like that, I may try some of them Yankee socks, man, because that's the one thing that I'm always never satisfied with my sock game, man. But that's just me. But overall, I think these have been pushed back. So we do have the black toe joints that we were looking at. I could probably pull those back. Manny says Jordan 13 Wolf Gray and Supreme Dunks. Those are supposed to be dropped. Let me see those Jordan 13 Wolf Grays. Let me see. Jordan 13 Wolf Gray. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull these joints up. Boom. Y'all should have just seen this happen in real time. Okay, cool. Oh, I think this is right here. I feel like I've seen this before. I've seen some early videos of this, but I'm talking about like I feel like I've had these in hand, but they were called something else. I can't even think real quick. I'm gonna have to see. This is gonna bother me. Let me see if I can do a quick search. But I think because it's another shoe like exactly like this joint that looks like this to me. I gotta see what it is. Kwame says, "Do you know a date on the Supreme Dunks?" I'm assuming that's for Manny. Let me see if I can find those 13s I'm talking about. Let's see. I think they were like I had them like a long. They look exactly like this. Let's see. Let's see. I can't even remember the joints for real. I think they were white and red. I can't even think of the names, but they pulling up the Wolf Gray. Those ain't it. It's some I had like a minute ago too. I can't even think of them joints. I'm gonna have to find them. I think it is History in the Making or something like that. History, I think something like that. I think it's something history. I'm gonna pull it up. Y'all, hold on, bear with me, man, because it's gonna bother me. History of Flight, and I think these joints, yeah, this is exactly what I had this shoe. I gotta show y'all this joint. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping, but let me share my screen because I don't think I was sharing it. My bad. Boom, right here. History of Flight. Y'all remember these joints right here? When did these joint? These was back what 2017, I think. Yeah, I had these in 2017. Yeah, I think this is when these dropped. History of Flight. Does these not take one good look at this shoe, everybody? Take one good look at this shoe. History of Flight. Does it not look like these Wolf Grays, or am I tripping? The only difference is it got like the gray spot to it, but I mean it really reminds me of this shoe. So, and this shoe people did not go crazy for. A lot of people had these. I had them and I didn't even keep them. I didn't even keep these joints. So yeah, I don't know. But I will say this, if you don't have a pair of 13s, they're super comfortable. Definitely don't hesitate to grab a pair. And I will be selective. But yeah, I love when I wear my 13s because I always get nothing but good comfort on that one. I need to see what Supreme Dunks you talking about for sure. Do y'all know exact name or they just like are like a colorway name? Because I want to look those up because I don't think I've even seen those before yet. Hold on, let me see. I'm going to just put in there Supreme Dunks and see what comes up. Because Supreme kind of been quiet too, man. They haven't really been popping like that too. I think, are y'all talking about these black joints, I think, right here? Because I think I seen somebody post this in the Discord if these are the joints right here. Boom, let me share my screen. The black, now these go hard. These go hard though. The black joints go hard. I see they do got like it looks like they doing like this white pair too. These aren't bad either, but I take these lows over anything. I think these are the ones that I seen up in the Discord. I think somebody was asking about them. Manny says July 1st for the high though, Kwame. Okay, so they're going to do the high on July 1st. Interesting. So they're dropping that on like, that's supposed to be what? The first is what? Next Saturday though. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I know these kind of hit though. I take these black joints, I take them for the retail shorty. You know what I'm saying? For the retail shorty, I definitely take them. You know what I mean? Not a bad shoe at all. I take them for the retail game. Retail on them all day long. Not a bad shoe at all. The highs, I'm just now seeing the highs. I don't know if these are coming with it too. They may, because it looks like the same shoe, Nike and SB. Okay, cool. Rambaleezy. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. And if I'm wrong, my bad. I like these better though. I like the detail on them, but I'll say this: nice, good like summer bot too, man. Nice little summer hit shoe. I'll take them for the retail. I'll take them for the retail all day long. I won't pay resale on them, and I'm not sure how crazy the resale gonna be on these, but yeah, definitely a dope shoe overall though. Most definitely. Good call out, Manny. Good look, good look, good look. Um, yeah. Let me see. They got another images right here. I guess this is the inside of the joint. Yeah, these are dope all the way around though. You see the inside of these? Nice. Of course, you know who's got early images already. Not surprised, but don't want to sound like a hater. Um, yeah, I like these. These are dope. So we got these. Then we got the Wolf Gray joints. Y'all can have those because reality is, if I wasn't going crazy over these History of Flight joints, because I thought I wanted the History of Flight, so I had them joints for real, but I didn't go crazy over the History of Flights, then I'm not going to go crazy over like the Wolf Gray joints, so I know that ain't going to be me. Let's see. Kwame says, thanks to Manny with the kicks. Yeah, good look, because all honesty, I forgot about them Supreme joints. I'm going to have to double check, though, because they're going to be on the Supreme website, but Supreme stuff usually drop on a Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Supreme stuff usually drop on a Thursday, though, I thought. And if we look at a calendar, let me glance at a calendar. If they're supposed to drop, let me see real quick. Let me go to a calendar on my phone real quick. Yeah, the first is next Saturday, so they're going to load up on Sneakers app. But if they're going to drop on Supreme, then it's going to be either on the 29th or the 6th. You know, if it's going to be in July, it's got to be on the 6th because Supreme usually does a Thursday drop. But with shoes, sometimes they do like a little random hit too with the drop on Supreme. So that all really just varies, you know what I mean, with the drops. But other than that, I don't see anything else really on the radar that's going to go super crazy. Sneaker Jax says, how did I get here? I'm assuming you clicked the link. I don't know, homie. Must be on another planet or something. But I mean, while you here, smash a like button and sub up for sure, for sure. Other than that, any other releases that we are anticipating, just even at the year, I think all I'm waiting for, to be honest, playoff 8s and those cherry 12s. If that's gonna be a thing, I definitely want those. Everything else, I haven't seen nothing to really just kind of like I'm going crazy for. You know what I mean? Let's see. Sneaker Jack says, "Oh yeah, I'm subbed up." Appreciate that, homie. Thanks for subbing up. Sign up for that sold out Discord if you ain't signed up either, man. It's pinned up in the comment section as well, man. Let's see. Mocha 2.0. There's gonna be a Mocha 2.0. Are you talking about the Palomino joints? Because I think there's gonna be a Palomino joints. I think that's what everybody's looking for. I'm gonna say Jordan. I'll just type it in here, but I'm almost positive you're talking about the Palominos, possibly. Man with the kick says, Jack, salute. Let me see. Mocha 2.0. Yeah, I'm almost positive you're talking about those Palominos, I think. Oh, unless there's going to be a white pair, apparently a dark mocha. Yeah, but it looks like what's coming up is those Palominos. Yeah, I think this is what you're talking about, those Palomino joints. I'm going to share my screen one more time. Boom. Yeah, the Palominos, which I think this is what Dunks wants. I don't know. I'm not really going crazy on those. Jack says, yeah, Jordan 1. What up, Manny? So, yeah. I don't know. I know Dunks has been feeling these Palomino joints. Me, personally, I haven't. I don't know. But everybody's obviously, you got no choice but to set them side by side next to the Travises. That's going to be a gimme with that one. Yeah. But, I don't know. I'd take the regular mochas over these, though. So I think probably they should put them next to the mochas. So I can see why you would want to call them the 2.0 mochas, man. It makes so much sense. I know if Dunks was here, he would say that he would love this shoe, of course. But for me, I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm not going to say yes. I'm not going to say no. I'll have to handle that one when we get closer to that date for sure for that, man. But other than that, I've been on this joint roughly going on about an hour and 30 minutes, man. Y'all smash the like button. Sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones. You know, I'm about to go ahead and wrap things up for tonight. But y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones. I make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls. I will be back on Monday with a Music Monday for sure. So y'all smash the like button, sub up to the channel, sign up for the Sold Out Discord. It is pinned up in the comment section if you haven't done so already. And I will be back again, man. So if y'all don't have anything else for me, I'm going to be officially out this thing, man. And I'll catch you guys again on Monday, man. Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. But my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights, my heart is cold like December.